Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kevin Side doing another segment of My Money. So, today's segment of My Money, I just want to talk about is. So, I'm actually here with my boy Stu. He's actually,
You're
you're what up? He's actually a DJ, y'all. And I ain't saying it like that, you know what I'm saying?
no,
But
I
he,
get
he
you.
DJ my party and stuff like that. And by him being a DJ and by me being a coach, and I talked about the Super Bowl prediction, what we wanted to do was just give our 2 cents on like our reaction towards the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance last Sunday. So I'm gonna just let you go ahead and get your 2 cents, and I get my 2 cents, and we just keep on going from there.
Um, so for me, man, like based on what I saw at the Super Bowl, I really enjoyed Kendrick's show. I thought it was very dope. The presentation was dope with the dancers dressed in red, white, and blue. Some of the symbolism that he had Uncle Sam in there, kind of like trying to limit him and marginalize him, just like how how our people are for real, for or any minorities. I don't think it was just for black people. I think it was just any minorities. I liked how he kind of had the audacity to do and say some of the stuff he said. Especially, I mean, of course, we all wanted to see him do the like that, not like that. I'm sorry, not like us.
Yeah,
So I liked how he, kind of teased into that, and just jumped into it at the end and kind of got the whole crowd hype. It was crazy because like he was like, he said he had everybody in there saying A minor.
yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
yeah,
Like,
that's what it was then this shit went like this, it's expanded. I was looking at
Everybody
this
was
shit,
saying A minor. I
minor.
was like, yo, wow, that's that. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I love that. I was on my feet the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I was jamming. You know what I mean? So I liked it. Like, what you think about it?
I, yeah, I feel the same way. Like I just like the fact that like it was controversial because like to me like when stuff is like controversial, like you gotta look at it on a different sense of level. Like when
Mm-hmm.
people was critiquing it initially, like some people was like, I didn't like it, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. But then when you start diving deeper into the messages, like what caught my eye was initially like the Uncle Sam, you got Samuel L. Jackson. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they don't like that stigma.
Yeah.
The black Uncle Sam and the Samuel, like come on, man,
Yeah.
like that's fire. And like you said, like the all black people with the red and white and blue, because like people even said like when you look at the some of the reactions, like how like black people built this country, it's just ironically like you got
Mm-hmm.
all black people dressed
Mm-hmm.
up in red, white, and blue. Also, like of course, like one of the other funnier part was like two of them was when he said the when he was getting that little the little taste of like when he was about to play
Not like us.
they
Yeah.
not like us, and they were like he liked to sue, and then he
Yep.
had Serena Williams crit walking.
Serena. Yeah. I didn't even know that was her at first. When I saw it, I mean, I'm sorry everybody, but I did not know who that was. I just thought it was a very beautiful black female. I was like, damn, who was that? And then
Yeah,
somebody was like, "That's Serena." I was like, "That was Serena Williams."
yeah,
And then it didn't click when they was like, Serena's husband, he got like, saying shots fired at him on one of Drake's records, one of his diss tracks. So I was like, dang, I didn't even put all that together. Like he tied all that in.
yeah. And
That was the crazy part.
that's what I'm saying. All the messages, and even another deep message. Like of course, like he had Drake's two X's up there,
Mm-hmm.
and then like another thing was just like how I think it was the U.S. Open. I can't recall which
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon when
Yeah.
Serena Williams was crit walking, and they criticized her for that.
Yeah.
So for them to even do that on that stage, it was just like, yo, like y'all
Yeah.
got some real.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of audacity, yo. Like a lot of that's very bold, a bold thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's for me when we get to people who having mixed reviews and saying it was boring, they didn't like it, the stuff he shouldn't have done that at the Super Bowl. That's not a Super Bowl performance. That kind of disappointed me a little bit because I'm like, man, you want. I don't know, like with all things going on in America and around the world and stuff like that. Well, for one, just here in general and what all we went through, it's like it's about time somebody got on that big stage and kind of taunted,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
say the least, white America.
yeah.
I'm, so,
It's like
I'm
yo,
sorry, but like he kind of taunted y'all, had y'all looking, had y'all thinking like, what is he really saying? You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope,
And we ain't gonna
genius.
get too political, but we know they like to bring politics and everything when politics affects them.
Yeah, it do.
And I'm just saying that to say it because just we ain't gonna mention this too much, but you had Trump at the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl, yeah.
And somebody had, like we said, had the audacity to say to do this.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't directly say anything, but he sent out, a subliminal message like, "Hey, man, we want to come out here and show our stuff. We not just, like ignorant or crazy. We're actually smart. We actually make art. We help y'all create this country to be like hip hop is one of the biggest genres in the world, not just America, in the world. Like everybody in the world love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who you are, what race you are, you know what I'm saying, what background you come from. Everybody love it. And we want to have some of our power back, you know what I'm saying? Like we want to have a voice in this country for once, you know what I'm saying? Some people will say y'all got a voice and all that stuff, but it's not I think it gets swept under the rug, you know what I mean?
Limitations, bro.
Yeah.
It's like even when when he had Samuel Jackson said you too loud, you too black, you too ghetto. That's something that even my homeboy, we were talking about this the other day. It's just like, yo, we hear this all the time, but let's just be realistic. I ain't gonna say no names, but we know we done seen other races. They could be their own individuals in certain fields.
Yeah.
And it's accepted. But us,
we gotta act a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Dress a certain way, look a certain way. And that's also another thing, like Kendrick when it gets the grain with his Super Bowl performance, Michael Jackson in 1993, he kind of set the whole standard of how a Super Bowl performance is supposed to be. And another thing about that Mike Jack performance is like he also made a stance, you know what I'm saying, like with the Heal the World, you know what I'm saying, have all the kids up there, and then he had everybody, you know what I'm saying, put the little pictures up of the kids in the stands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't saying nothing about that, you know what I mean? I mean, granted, it's kids, so like, you want to make a better place for kids and stuff like that. They the next generation. But I mean, I feel like Kendrick did the same thing for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I feel the same way. I didn't even know that, but like,
yeah.
And then like another thing, like I seen like this one YouTube video. When you looked at like they first of all they even said it like up until like because Michael was the first real superstar they had doing a halftime performance, but Living Color was taking their ratings away. And the thing about it is, like, even when you looked at, like, after the Michael Jackson performance, I looked at, like, some of them performances up until, like, 2017, 18. A lot of them drinks was...
Yeah, they weren't that good. Like, my whole thing is, like, all right, so Michael Jackson did his thing. Then you had the whole Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson situation. You know what I'm saying? That was another controversy thing, which was somewhat accidental. Yeah. But you had Prince, who did a real good job. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, a few years later, did a good job. And probably a few other performers that I'm probably missing. I mean, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, that was a pretty decent show.
Yeah.
But, all that is subjective to you. And then you had Dr. Dre and Usher. No, Dr. Dre. Who was after Dr. Dre? Rihanna. I mean, a lot of people complain about that shit.
Yeah, because she was pregnant.
Excuse me. But yeah, she was pregnant.
Man.
Yeah, my bad.
I cussed on my shit a few times. Okay.
I didn't know if it was a little PG, but
don't bleep it out, man.
Okay, all right, cool.
We good, man. You can cuss up here.
All right, cool. But I was just saying, like, Rihanna, you had the weekend. Nobody remembers the weekend show. The weekend show, I mean, it was different, but I'm a Weekend fan. Like, I like the Weekend. That was not that good, but you got Usher. People saw Usher's performance, and it blew everybody away because he did all the hits. He had people from ATL come out, and saying different people he worked with and stuff like that. That it was high energy, and I think it wasn't high energy the whole time. It was low, and his message is like we're conditioned to think that certain things are supposed to go a certain way. That's the whole message for real. It's like things are not, they don't have to always be the same every single time.
Like with the controller and stuff, like they trying to control you, and then it's like before he played the giant with SZA, when he had his performance with SZA, he was like, they're like what it was like right on track or something like that, plus one or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
He was like he said, oh, you want to bring your homeboys into it, you know what I'm saying? And whatever he said, and he said deduct 1 point.
yeah, deduct 1 point, and then
Yeah,
when he brought SZA out, it was good job.
yeah, because he stuck to the kind of the program. He
Yeah,
went into the program of America would like to see, or just any consumer of music or the casual consumer of music would like to see,
yeah,
versus him doing things that he's been doing his whole career. My whole thing is just like, yo, if you're an artist and you always talking about like, you know what I'm saying, pro black, why would you go against it?
yeah.
Why would you go against your own message in your music? Why would you even do that? So that was my whole thing about that. Yeah.
Especially on this stage, like this is your opportunity to push your agenda,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
and like I had looked at the Kendrick performance and when he had with Dr. Dre at the Super Bowl. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. It wasn't that. Like it wasn't. Like that, of course. But
Yeah.
when you look at it, because they said something about all black people dressed in red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at his Super Bowl performance in L.A.,
Mm-hmm.
all black men, black suits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blonde head.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, how much more different was it compared to this Super Bowl performance? So some of them steps, if you look at it, the shit like this,
Yeah.
he was doing this shit in the other Super Bowl. This shit like this, he was like,
I think that's his thing though. Like that kind of stuff. He likes stepping into it. Yeah, that's his stuff. So that's his style. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that was just a little taste. I don't think he knew he was going to do the Super Bowl. And granted, yeah, not like us did. The whole rap beef propelled him into like getting to this point. You know, because I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I was like, yo, Lil Wayne on it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, it's not a knock against Kendrick, but my whole thing, I was a little worried, you know what I'm saying, about what he would perform. Granted, he did a good show in LA for when he was on Amazon TV, but like I was just like, I don't know who he gonna bring out, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen. And so I was like, I Lil Wayne, he'll bring out Young Money, all the folks, you know what I'm saying, and then that'll be the show. I was conditioned almost, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. But like they went with him and he killed it, yo. He killed it.
I think like with that, like, and this is my opinion, I think like with Super Bowls, like they try to, like most time, like when it comes to performances, if they can, they try to, they try to stick to a thing. Like Usher, he had Vegas because he had to thing with Vegas. Of course, LA. Of course, like what I'm saying, Dr. Dre and them.
Yep.
I don't know what what Super Bowl was that with Rihanna? I forgot.
I don't remember. I know it was. I know Kansas City was playing.
Yeah.
But I can't really remember. I have to look that up. I can't really remember off the bat. I think it was playing San Francisco.
That probably is.
Yeah, I think it was playing San Fran. You know what I'm saying? But like another thing too is the person who's in charge, the executive of I guess the halftime show. I don't know Jay-Z's real title to it, but this the same dude that fought for Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay probably wanted to do this because Kendrick would be bold enough to also send a message that Jay probably would, you know what I'm saying, approve of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and then like how I look at it is just like how many, like being realistic, how many like rappers, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, but I ask this question a lot too. How many rappers can actually perform at the Super Bowl and make it like like it's just not like him rapping, you know what I'm saying? Because when Kendrick performs, it's like it's an atmosphere, it's like something, it's a detail to it.
I'll give a kind of out left field take, and I just saw this person on World Star, and they posted him up. I think Tyler the Creator can put on a good Super Bowl show. I mean, it might be a little outside of norm, you know what I'm saying, but people know Tyler, and you know what I'm saying, he makes some hits, you know what I mean, that people would like, but I think he's just a little a little too different. You know what I mean?
A little bit too different. I think it's
he would be one that I would think that could put on a good performance. Of course, I'm gonna go with Wayne again. Yeah. They might if they want to be shaky, they could get Drake. Drake, could, of course, is another candidate, but he's not. I mean, he's
His,
well, I guess it
uh,
don't matter if he's from Canada or not,
yeah,
but he would be another one. Nicki by herself, she can bring out people. You know what I'm saying?
the one that comes to my head is two people. It's Travis Scott and Kanye.
Travis
Those,
Scott and Kanye, but
yeah,
you know Kanye definitely gonna. I don't know. I don't know what Kanye gonna do. Ain't no telling. I can't predict Kanye. Kanye is an unpredictable dude, man.
yeah.
So
I mean, but it would be a hell of a performance. That shit would definitely get some clickbait.
yeah, yeah, he would definitely put a good set together. Definitely, he would have to go back to his old. He would have to dig into his old pocket too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I know he probably want to do the new stuff because he even liked Kendrick's performance. He said he, you know what I'm saying, he enjoyed it. He was like he thought it was like simple. The whole aesthetics was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he really enjoyed Kendrick. He upped it. He was like, yo, that was dope. That was fire. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? For him to go out there and do what he did, that was real fire. A lot of people enjoyed it, but when I saw them reviews about it being boring, I was just like, man,
But
this is the issue.
it was two type of. I ain't gonna say too much about it because you know we
Mhm.
we got to play the rules.
I mean, we don't. We're talking
Yeah,
about the Super Bowl now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
no, man,
we don't. We don't. Kendrick let us know we free to say what we want
yeah,
to, do what we want to.
shoot, I say it's two type of people that didn't like it and
Yeah.
didn't understand it. There
Hmm.
was uneducated people, and there was the far left people. Just to be politically correct, like I said, I gotta keep my job, man.
No, I get it. I get it.
But the far left people, and I'll just say that because it's just like hell. Like they said, DJ Academics leaked it. I was like leaked his his set before it was supposed to happen, and he was like, yeah, because the shit was born. It's like, dog, that's because you not programming your mind to see beyond the message.
Yeah, or just look at it as a thing of art. If you're an artist, you know what I'm saying. You want to well, not just put out a message, but you want something to be not controversial either. You want it to be like the greatest art and stuff like that is like when you get people's mixed reactions. You don't want it to be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like when you look at the Mona Lisa, you look at it and you be like, hmm, do I really like this picture? Or you know what I'm saying? Or you be like, I really love this picture type of thing. You know, I can't really articulate it the way I want to, but yeah, when you doing art like that, man, you kind of want it to be like, hmm,
Yeah, shit, that's a crazy ass take for real.
yeah,
Cause like it gives like you say different point of views and shit.
yeah, man. And that's
Bleep that out too. My bad. Say fuck it. Keep going. And keep going. My bad, man.
yeah, yeah. But I mean that's the whole thing about being an artist, man. You kind of want. Granted, his show was abstract. You know what I'm saying? From the normal Super Bowl performances, and like I said before, I can't reiterate it enough. That's what I liked about it. It was very, you know what I'm saying? It was different. You know, it was different and it was memorable. You ain't gonna
Yeah,
forget that Super Bowl. People can say all they want to about how it was boring and dry and stuff like that, but it's gonna be one of the most memorable Super Bowl shows. I just hate how people said it was the worst Super Bowl performance ever.
yeah.
I was just like, ever. Y'all remember? I mean, y'all remember any other the people between Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake?
Look,
No.
yo, I'm gonna drop the link of the performances from 1993 to to up into the Usher performance. They
Yeah.
gonna see how terrible some of them shits was. Some of them
Yeah.
janks was trash.
Yeah. I mean,
You can't remember them.
and then again, like who everybody, you know what I'm saying, you may say it's trash, somebody might say it's dope. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because that may be that's what they listen to on a day to day. But all in all, you know what I'm saying, people complained about some of
yeah,
these Super Bowl performances. People complained about Beyonce's performance.
yeah,
They complained about all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not like everybody enjoyed it. People really complained about some of this stuff, and that's why Jay Z came in along with the Colin thing and kind of wanted to switch things up and also give particularly black artists, hip hop artists, R&B artists, a voice and a stage to be on to put their stuff out. You know what I'm
you
saying?
hired
So
Jay Z for a reason.
yeah,
Hey, but look, yo, about to finish up, but I got two more takes. We want to be brief because shoot, I want the video to be super duper. I'm pretty sure we on like what 15, 20 minutes. But two things. First, I mean, well, first of all, we shoot these joints on Sundays. So when you hear me say my mama, JB shoot mostly on Sundays. So this take is about something that's gonna happen after this. But first take, quick, we're gonna be brief with it.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on the slam dunk competition?
I ain't watch it. I watched it on Twitter technically, but I mean, big ups to Mac McClung. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2 time. I think it's crazy that I don't ever see him play, but he get in a dunk contest some kind of way.
yeah. He was hey, he was doing some wild shit like Blake jumped over the hood of the car. This
Yeah,
motherfucker jumped over the car. I
yeah,
was like,
and he did it first. That was his first dunk. I mean,
yeah,
that's how you set the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta outdo that. So I didn't watch nobody else's dunk, so I don't really know what they did. All I saw was Mac McClung.
bro. The dude Stephon Castle, he was cold. It's just that he wasn't as cold. Like if Matt McClung wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
like how like sometimes in slam dunk competitions you got like this one dude who could dunk and he's pretty good.
Yeah,
He probably would have won it
yeah,
on average level, but sometimes you got that one cat, he just ripping that shit.
yeah. Okay, yeah,
It
yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
one of those things.
Oh yeah, he just outdoing. He went Matt McClung with the extra mile. You just did
He,
probably enough to win, but not to win against him.
yeah,
I got you,
yeah,
got you,
it was in one of those situations
got
because
you.
like shit, like it was just like he was gonna win that shit regardless of the shit he was doing. Like he would have to put him up there with like I'm not gonna say top one. That's too controversial, but top five, yeah, that shit was up there.
Shout outs to Matt McClung, man. 2 up, 2 down. Definitely VA representing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, he went to Georgetown too.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
second take, quick. What do you think of this NBA All Star format? I ain't.
I mean, I guess they felt like they needed to change it. I'm not, I kind of just adapt and see how things go first before I really make like, I don't like how they doing that. I want to see how it go. If it goes and it's executed to perfection, then I'll probably be cool with it. But if it look like sloppy or anything like that, or it just don't look fun or nothing, then I'll probably, what I'm saying, have a take on that. It's like it'll probably be something negative. I'll be like, yo, the NBA need to change it. Go back to the old format where y'all had them playing against each other throughout the whole game. Don't do that whole. I mean, no, nothing against the charities, but the whole, you know what I'm saying, score this amount of points, you know what I'm saying, the winner gets to donate to their favorite charity type thing.
Yeah,
I think it should be the whole game. I think really they could put money on the line. I mean, they are doing that now, but they don't got 4 teams.
yeah,
It could just be like 2 teams, and you know what I'm saying, the winning team get some bread or something like that.
something like that. I agree.
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
I'm just gonna get my brief two cents. I'm not a huge like I watch basketballs. You're a hooper. I'm a football guy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
my just 2 cents on it is like it's not traditional.
Mhm.
And it's just like I'm not gonna say get rid of All Star games because everybody, you don't never know that one kid like their parents are saving up for these games, but a lot outside of baseball All Star game, a
Mhm.
lot of them drinks are now just show.
Yeah,
They're just a show. Like
yeah. I mean, you want to see the best players on the court together and see them put on a good show for real, for real. And I want to see a competitive show. I just don't
yeah,
want to see nothing. I mean, granted, Steph Curry hitting all them threes that one All Star game, that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see the All Star game from like when 2001 with Eric
yeah,
then when Jordan came back, you know what I'm saying, he had the overtime tie-in shot or whatever. I mean, he got beat at the end, but I want to see the All Star games be competitive like that. I know these guys are their investment and stuff, so they don't want them to get hurt. I want to say that for the season, but I want to see, you know what I'm saying, a good close game. You know what I'm saying, like how we would play on a 2K.
yeah.
I want to see it be like that.
Yeah, I
You know what I
mean, shit,
mean?
we don't mind the one. Like that's how I look at it. I don't mind the one on one and stuff. It's just that like
Yeah.
now they not like I get it. Like first 2.5, 3 quarters, you probably not gonna try. Like
Yeah, you're not
let
gonna do nothing.
let them
Yeah.
get their buckets off. But man, that full quarter come like y'all don't got to be hooping like y'all in the playoffs. But
Yeah.
hoop like you in the preseason when you ain't trying to put no bad film on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like the one where LeBron got his layup blocked by Giannis. That one, I don't know what year that was, but that was a good All Star game too.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty close. You know what I'm saying? It came down to the wire with that. I think they call it goaltending or something. But I thought it was good. I want to see stuff like that during the
Yeah,
All Star game. Well, I'll say another thing about that too is they got the Rising Stars playing against the Stars.
yeah,
So that is pretty cool. I like how they got them implemented in there and see how they fare up. They'll probably come out there and try to have something to prove for real,
yeah.
for
They
real.
ain't trying. They trying to show that little brother can make plays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, bro. That should it'll be dope. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna give it a chance too, but I'll probably sleep by like the third game. I ain't gonna watch championship. Yeah, I gotta get to work, man. Pay these bills, pay for this sign and shit right here.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's our take on the Super Bowl. That's our take on the All Star game. And
Hmm.
so, with all that being said, y'all, this is Kim Size on another segment, My Mondays. I know that video. Hey, y'all, stop what y'all doing. I know the video is over with, but while y'all at it, like, comment, subscribe, and also follow the Instagram page. I ain't gonna send y'all the link. Y'all gonna see it down below. So continue to show your support. And also, I want to say, y'all have a good day.